Hi guys, I'm Jessica. I have a small business that's called Jessica's Cozy Creations, where I make mostly crocheted things, but lately I've been trying to do different things for Christmas. I assure you, it is daytime. It's just so freaking dark in here because my apartment gets like almost no natural light. It's so bad, and especially this bedroom. But I did start branching out and making other things just because I don't always want to do the same things. I get kind of tired of it, and I've had like pretty big plans for my business and wanting to branch out and do other things, but you know, some of it's not going great. I know that there's like a learning curve to every new thing that you do. So yeah, right now I'm just getting past those learning curves. But I did make a couple of hats. I really like the way it turned out. And then I did a button on the inside, that way you can take the pom-pom off to wash it. I think it turned out pretty good. It was definitely more time consuming than I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought that a hat was going to be like a pretty fast thing to work up, and maybe it's just because I'm not used to like working with this yarn. It's definitely different than the plush yarn for sure. And it was kind of expensive. Like, one skein of this is what was it? I think it was $10, and that's kind of a lot because I used the whole thing for this hat. That's kind of a lot, and with how long it took me to make it, I was going to charge between $30 and $35, but I don't know if anyone's going to want it for that price. So I made a couple of them. So I'm just going to see if they sell. If not, I'll take the price down a little bit, and then I won't make them again. But it's nice trying new things. I also made this purse. I really like the way that this purse turned out, but it was kind of time consuming, but that didn't bother me as much. But it's t-shirt yarn, and I'm pretty sure it's Big Twist. I'm making another purse. Isn't that so cool? I like doing different things and not always doing single crochets. It gets old. But this hurts my hands, dude, and it's really hard on my wrists, and especially with like a stitch like this, it's hard for sure to do it. So I'm just working on it a little bit at a time because I know I'm gonna hurt myself if I try to do the whole thing at once. What else? I tried punch needle. Dude, I really tried. And it has not been going well for me. I think I keep getting the wrong materials for it. So I looked up some videos, and I found someone that seemed like the type of stuff that I would like to do. So I ordered specifically what they said to order, and I have everything, but I'm still waiting on the actual punch needle in the mail, and that was weeks ago. So I have no idea what's going on with that. I've tried other punch needles, and it's just, I think that I just really need to get like a very specific thing, and then maybe that will work for me. But that's not going great, but I'm still working on it. I have these koozies or cozies or whatever you call them. I'll just call them cozies. But I made these for my husband because he does D&D, or he used to do D&D and had all of his friends over and everything, and they stopped doing it. I don't know if they're gonna start that back up, but I was like, well, I have these, I'll just sell them. I have a couple of them that I just need to put the handles on, so I figured I would just try to sell those. And then I think the last thing that I'm working on that's different, I'm really trying to think because I feel like there's something else. I think part of my problem is I'm trying like way too many things, trying to do like way too many new things. Like, even though some of the things are crochet, there's still like a learning curve to doing any type of new crochet. But I'm also working on ornaments. These are just like little simple ones. I'm gonna do different things in this, but this is all I have right now, is a couple of these little fairy dust bottles. A couple years ago, before I started my business, I made some unicorn ornaments and a couple other little things, but I made the horn out of polymer clay, and then like the ears out of felt, and then just put like a couple little flowers on its head. And I thought that was really cute, so I figured I would try to sell those. But I got some polymer clay, and I used to work with it a couple years back. I didn't like do a lot with it, but I did make some stuff with it, and I felt like I was pretty decent. and the clay just was not working with me, so I gotta return it, get more clay. Like, I feel like I've been running to the store so much because I'm trying to get all these like little things that you don't even think about whenever you start to make different things. And yeah, so I've been trying, but today I think I'm just gonna focus on crochet because I just want something that's like comfortable, something that I know. So that's what I'm gonna be working on. To be clear, I did not mention that my next market day / mall gig will be in 8 days. So that's how much time I had to get ready. And my goal originally was to have $4,000 worth of inventory, but I'm thinking now that that might be kind of high. So I think I'm gonna shoot for like 35. I do have a lot of stuff though, but it's just like really time consuming trying to learn how to do these like different things. So we'll see how that goes. I've got like a lot of big plans. I really want to make a unicorn. I've still never made a unicorn. I've still never made a mermaid. I really want to finish. Up there is my Nessie that I'm working on. He's all deflated right now. But somebody bought my last Nessie, so I want to make another one. And then I want to make like a bunch of Christmas stuff, like crochet wise. I want to make, like right now I'm working on these little snowmen. I'll show you the rest of them. Isn't this scarf so pretty? I don't know what yarn this is, by the way, sorry, but pretty much any acrylic yarn that I have, I don't know where it's from because that's like way back when I first started crocheting 10 years ago. I started and I got really into it, made a bunch of stuff, and then I stopped for like, I think 8 years or something like that, and then I started back up. So this is from way back when I first started, but I'll show you the other snowmen here in a second. I'm going to finish them and I shall show you. Okay, so of course, as soon as I start the video, I'm slowly going down, if you notice that. My awesome chair here doesn't like to stay up, so there'll be times where I'm just crocheting and I slowly start to go down. I finished all of my snowmen. I made 2 in each color, or each color scarf. Look at this one. I love it. It's so pretty. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but I really like it. And then there's also this one. This is like a really old yarn, but I think it's really pretty. The green isn't showing up as well. It almost looks brown on camera, but it does look like a really pretty deep green in person. And I just figured like this is like classic old-fashioned Christmas, and I really like that. This is a pattern by All From Jade. I did change a couple things, like I shortened the carrot nose a little bit, and then I did later on decide to shorten the scarf. I just feel like that's too long. So there's that, just like slightly modified a tiny bit, but basically the same thing. So I have that, this sparkly blue one that I showed you guys, and then classic red. And then I did 2 in every color besides red. I did 3 because I was timing myself on the 3rd one. So there's that. Next, I think, I don't know. I really need to finish. I have a bad habit of not finishing things. I mean, I'll eventually get to it. I always do, but I never want to put their little gill things on. And I really honestly do get sick of making axolotls. I think they're like, sometimes I'll just like be sitting there and I'll decide to make them while I'm sitting at markets because it's something I don't even have to pull out and look at the pattern. I don't have to like pull a bunch of things out for, because I know I'm going to add their gills on later. But sometimes I kind of get sick of them. So I kind of don't want to finish them. I kind of want to like start on a big project, but I feel like that might not be smart. I have a couple hats that I need to finish. I just have like a bunch of unfinished things. I promise I'll finish them before the market though. Let's see. Yeah, I wanted to make a mermaid, a unicorn, and a Santa. So I think I'm gonna look up some patterns for unicorns and for mermaids, and I'll see what I want to do. So I was looking up some unicorns and some mermaids, and I'm not really like finding anything that's exactly what I'm looking for right now anyways. So I have a pattern for a sloth, and I think that I'm just gonna make that because I really like the sloth and my last one sold. Okay, it's in the evening. I didn't really get much done because I decided to put all of my Halloween decorations up because I was like dying to get that done and go to storage to put it all back and clean a little bit. But look at this sloth face. It's not done yet. I still gotta add the nose and then the eye details and stuff like that, but it's so pretty. I love making the sloth. And then this is what I've got so far in like the arms. So I'm gonna finish this tonight and I don't know, probably work on some possums or something. I don't really know. So I'll get back to you guys in the morning. Okay, it's the next morning. And I did finish the sloth last night. Look at it. I really love this so much. And I love the eye color too, because it's like this, it shows up brown for the most part, but it sort of looks like there's like a hint of like purplish or reddish in it, and I feel like it's like the perfect color for this. I don't even know what else I would use that color eye for, but it works perfect for this. And then I did a couple possums last night. I try to like spread these out because I really don't like doing them in bulk. Like I don't like doing a whole bunch of them. So what I do is I try to do a little bit here and there. I've got my blueberry smoothie, mostly blueberries, and I don't even know if it would qualify as a smoothie because it doesn't have milk and it doesn't have yogurt. What makes something qualify as a smoothie? This is frozen blueberries, and then I put mostly blueberries, and then I have this bag that has like mixed raspberries and blackberries and stuff like that, and I'll put a little bit of that, and then I'll put some fresh ginger, some lime juice, and then sometimes I'll throw in like some quinoa seeds because like this is already very seedy, so it doesn't, the seeds don't bother me, and it's like an extra thing to just throw in there that's healthy. But and then I just put some water in there, and honestly I really like this. It tastes like a cherry limeade or something, but without all the sugar. So I'm about to go to therapy, yay mental health, and then I'm gonna come back and probably work on some more possums. I'll see how many I can get done before I absolutely get sick of them, and then we'll go from there. Good morning, guys. It's actually a couple of days later. Therapy kind of really got me down that day, and then after that my husband had a long weekend off, which he never gets, so I wanted to spend time with him. I did still do some crocheting, but I didn't want to like set up camera, make any videos, anything like that. But I have officially done the most opossums I've ever done before. There's 15 of them here. They really don't take that long to make. Like if I'm going as fast as I can, they take me like 20 minutes, but I don't really time myself going slow. So I'm assuming probably 30 minutes or so if I'm just like trying to relax. But 15 I guess doesn't sound like that much because I make 15 of like lots of other things. It's just for whatever reason, like I can't stand to do too many of these in a row. Like I had to do a couple one day, a couple another day. Like I don't know what it is about them. I just can't stand to make too many of them in a row. But I always sell out, so I was like, this time I'm not selling out. So made 15 of them. I also had a craft night with my friends and made this Pikachu. I gotta put his feet on and make his tail, and then do a few details on his face. So I think I'm gonna finish him up right now. And then after that, I think that I wanna go ahead and do the drawing with my husband, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. Today is Tuesday, and then the thing at the mall is Saturday and Sunday, and my husband's birthday will be this weekend. So I want to do some stuff for him before this weekend. Also, don't mind the trash bags on my bed. It's just winter clothes that need to be put away. Okay, I finished my Pikachu. He's real cute. I do kind of wish I did the face, like the facial features, one stitch lower, but he's cute. I like the way he turned out. He's all right. I'm just super picky about little things like that. But next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make that drawing for my husband. So this is the calendar that I got. And his favorite, well, his birthday month, his favorite holiday is in November. He loves Thanksgiving, and his birthday is on the 16th. And this is the illustration that they did for the month of November. I mean, it's cute, but he was just sad because, you know, he loves like pumpkin pie, Thanksgiving, all that stuff. So I was, you know, stuff like this for Christmas, like that's really cool. And he was just bummed that the one that he got for his birthday month was voting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try my best to make Pumpkinhead like the other illustrations that are in here. And I'm thinking like making him hold a pumpkin pie and maybe like a turkey by him or something. I'm not like the best artist. I just wanted to do it so that he has like a fall / Thanksgiving themed illustration for his birthday month. So I'm just gonna do the best that I can, and I'll show you guys what I come up with. Here is the outline of everything, and then I'm gonna start filling in all the black on his body, and then I think I'm gonna do watercolor for a lot of it, like little details like this I'm gonna do with marker, but I'm gonna try to do majority of it with watercolor. All right, I finished. There's the finished product. I think it turned out pretty good for me not really like being the best artist. It took a lot longer than I thought, that's for sure. I had to re-go over all the lines because I didn't realize how much the watercolor was gonna affect them, and it did. So I had to re-go over all the lines, but I tried my best to like base it off of other drawings that were in here. Like I did his body based off of this one, so pretty decent, I think. Just to be very clear, like I still love all of the art that's in this. I just did this to like give him something that's fall themed. I just want to say that in case I didn't say it before, that I love this thing. It's beautiful and my art doesn't even compare. So there's that. I'm excited for him to see it. Also, I wanted to say that I know that this is a very different style than this. I just looked up drawings of turkeys and I thought that one was really cute, so that's why I did that. And I realized that the oven mitt is not on the hand that he's holding the pie, and I thought that it was funny because like he's a skeleton, so he's not gonna like get burned. He doesn't need an oven mitt, but I thought that that was cute. So there's that. Also, cannibalism because the pumpkin pie. Just realized that. Okay, it's the next day and I've been struggling to like find ornaments to make that I like and that like work out for me and that I have all the materials for and blah blah blah. But I've got a couple to where I'm like confident that my tree won't look completely bare. I got a 4-foot tree, so I wanted to like at least get it somewhat full. But I have these from last year. I made a bunch of them for my family and I had some left over, so I totally forgot about those. And then I made this. It's decent. It's decent. And then snowflake. This one kind of reminds me of a doily. I like this. And the unicorns. I've got a bunch that I'm still working on. The other ones, the eyes are going to be different and the horns are going to be different, but this is basically what it's going to look like. I just made this out of polymer clay. This is felt paint. Pretty simple. And then I also have these ones that are sparkly. I've done a fair amount of ornaments, I think. I've just got to finish up my unicorns, and then I might try to make some like Christmas trees, but I really want to take a break from ornaments because I like doing things that I'm comfortable with. So I think the next thing that I'm gonna make is a reindeer, and I like the one from Rose and Lily Crochet, so I'm going to make that next and then see like how long that takes, how big it turns out, and then decide if I want to make more. Alright, I finished this reindeer, and I really like it. It's cute, but holy crap, the amount of details on this is kind of crazy. I did not think, first of all, there's like so many parts that you sew, and I don't mind sewing, but it is time consuming. And like details like the eyes, and then there's like face definition that you do, and then the nose and scarf. It's just like a lot. So I'm probably gonna have to price it higher than a lot of people would want to pay for it, but I'm still gonna make 2 more because I think that some people will still buy it and will still like it. The other 2, I'm gonna do the arms a little bit shorter. This is Rose and Lily Crochet, but I did change a couple things. I usually do in everything that I make, but for the most part, this is the same thing. I'm just, like I said, on the next one, gonna make the arms shorter. And I realized I forgot to show you guys the pigs that I made. Wink, wink. This is my pattern that I made. It's not released or anything. I just made it a while ago when I wanted to make pigs. I think somebody specifically asked me for a pig, and I made this. But I just made 3 of these because actually last time they did pretty well. I was kind of surprised, but I have so much stuff and I wanted to focus on Christmas stuff. That's why I only made 3. So I'm gonna make 2 more of these, and I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get that done tonight because I gotta go grocery shopping, gotta cook dinner, my sister's coming over, a lot's happening. So I'll see how much I can get done. Okay, I'm back. I hung out with my sister yesterday, and I didn't crochet, but I did do some crafting. She wanted to color, and then I finished up these ornaments. I've been working on these for so long because I had to paint them, put the glitter, and then do like a top coat, and I made the horns, but I decided to make them all different. I don't remember. I know I showed you guys one of them, but I don't remember which one it was. I did an all blue one because that's my husband's favorite color. And I think, no, I think this is the one I showed you guys. I decided to do pink eyelashes, and I think it's really cute, but the black was just, it went on so much better. Like I had to do layers of the pink because it just wasn't showing up, and then it turned out like not as crisp as this, but I still like it. I think it's cute. And then an all yellow one because that's my favorite color. And I wanted to do a Christmas one, but I didn't have any like horns that would match. So if these sell, then for next time I'll make some that are like that. I'm like a little bit worried that people are gonna look at these and be like, you're selling these. I don't know. I'm just like nervous about it. I've never sold like things like this, you know. I've given them out as Christmas presents a lot, but never sold them. So I'm a little bit nervous about that. But I made this guy, and this is the other one. I wanted to try both antlers. My husband and my daughter said that they like the brown better, but I like the smaller head, and I like the smaller arms. So I usually take a couple rows out in heads anyways, because I don't know what it is. I just feel like I'm not a big fan of like the long heads. I like the shorter heads. So, yeah, these take me longer than I thought, for real. I'm still gonna make 3 because I already made the scarf for the 3rd one, and I said I was gonna make 3, but like I feel like these take me 1 hour and 20 minutes, and I feel like I'm really fast at crocheting. Everybody that has seen me crochet, even that are crocheters themselves, say I'm fast. I feel like I'm pretty fast, and this took me 1 hour and 20 minutes. It has so many different parts to it, and I guess to be fair, there were like some minor distractions I had, but like really 1 hour and 20 minutes, that's kind of crazy. And I really don't like making the antlers like at all. So I think I'll see how the 3 do. But realistically, in order to like make what I like to make off of my time, I would have to charge like $30, and kind of 30 is pushing it. It'd be like 32, and I feel like 32 for this versus like 50 for this. I mean, I don't know. I feel like people aren't gonna want to pay that price, but it's got a lot of detail to it, and you know, we'll see. I decided to make some little Christmas dinos. I like these guys. I think they're fun. He still needs his mouth. I don't know how many to make though. I'm almost worried that if I make too many small Christmas things, it's going to make people less likely to like buy the reindeer. So, I don't know. I'm just going to just keep going and keep making stuff. So yeah, I'm going to do that last reindeer. And then I'm going to, I kind of want to time myself like a second time. Because I'm like, an hour and 20 minutes. There's no way. That's crazy for that. Because there's big plushies that I can pump out in an hour and 20 minutes. That's crazy for that. Like, I've made dragons in that amount of time. That's crazy. So I kind of want to retime myself. So I made one more with the dark brown antlers. And I think he's my favorite out of the three. Because that one, wait, yeah, that one's the longer one. And then this is the one with the light brown. I thought about doing like a brown nose, but I had already like snipped off some red yarn. I didn't want to waste it, so I just used the rest of that for his nose. Yeah, I timed myself again, and I saved about 15 minutes, but the scarf was pre-made. So I don't really know if I even saved 15 minutes. They take me a little over an hour. So, yeah, I think I'm going to try to sell these for 30, and we'll see how that goes, because I do think that in general, like, if I'm not going as fast as I possibly can, they take me like an hour and 20 minutes. So, I'm going to go for $30. We'll see how they do. And I think I'm going to make some more dinos tonight, but, after that, I think that I'm pretty much done prepping. Tomorrow is the day before we go to the mall, and it is the day before my husband's birthday, so I want to try to spend that day celebrating his birthday, making him a cake, doing things for him. I'm just gonna relax and do some dinos tonight. Also, I forgot to mention, I am getting a mini tree in the mail tomorrow, so we will see. I hope it comes in time, and if it does, then I will insert a clip at the end of me opening that up. Thank you for watching. Bye.